This is Magic Keyboard for iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Also, there is another accessory made for the 11-inch model if you have that one, but here I have the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, and this is Magic Keyboard. Let's make a review of this accessory and let's answer all the questions, because before I got this accessory for my iPad Pro, I watched some reviews on internet, and they were so and so. I had a lot of unanswered questions. Is it a good accessory even if the price is huge? The magnets are good. How is the typing experience? The floating effect? How are the hinges? Uh, and all kind of questions. Let's discuss them and let's answer them after we unbox this device. So this is the box. On the back you have some images with a magic keyboard. Inside you will find a magic keyboard, and it's very simple to open it, just like a book. You will see it immediately. This is it. A very nice touch, a very nice feeling. I love this feeling of this accessory. From the first second you will see and feel that it's a premium accessory. I know you would say, hey, but it has a huge price, it's normal. No, yes, of course. um, but not all the time the price will reflect the quality. Here you will find some instructions, the warranty, and so on. But let's go back to the case. This is it. As I said, it's feeling great. It's opening in a superb way. um, from the first second you will love this accessory. On the back you have that logo, that Apple logo, and the camera cutout. Every aspect, every element, it's made with perfection in mind. I love the way how this accessory opens. You have two hinges, the first one here on the back and the main one here, the metallic one. You have an USB type C port in the main one. At the base you can charge your iPad Pro, so when you mount your tablet on this magic keyboard, on this dock, the tablet will charge via those metallic pins on the back if you connect a cable into this magic keyboard. It's not heavy, it's not thick, as other said in their reviews. It's normal to add some extra heaviness at this accessory, if I said correctly. It's normal to feel it heavy because it has almost the same the same grams as the iPad Pro, as I remember, something 700 grams. But don't forget the keys. The keys are the best. They have a scissor switch mechanism, the best on the market, just like the latest MacBook Pros. So you won't have that butterfly keyboards, that butterfly effect keyboards. They aren't so good. Um, the trackpad is fantastic. You have glass all over the trackpad. It's a multi-touch point trackpad. You can do click on all the surface, all on all the area on it. So you have a mechanic click wherever you press on that trackpad. These are the pins from where you charge the tablet. As I said, it's not a thick accessory if you keep in mind that you have a keyboard on it and a dock. So it's not heavy. It has almost the same it's almost as heavy as the iPad Pro, and it's normal, as I said, because it has a smart counterbalancing mechanism. Here, as you have the second hinge, you can adjust the viewing angle up to 130 degrees. Some will say, well, I would love to have a bigger angle, just like on laptops. Well, it's impossible because if you will add a bigger angle, you will you will lose this smart counterbalancing effect. As you see, the tablet, it's very easy to put it on this dock. Just approach it on the back and the magnets will absorb it instantly. It's aligning perfectly with every edge and it looks great. And overall, the entire package, iPad Pro and Magic Keyboard, it's not heavy. You can take it with you anywhere. I don't know why others in their reviews are saying, well, it's a heavy package, it's super heavy. No, it has the same grams as an iPad, as an MacBook Air. It's heavier with 60 grams, as I believe. It has 1,300 grams and 350 grams, and the MacBook Air has 1,290 grams, as I remember. Anyway, they have they are the same. But this is not important. You won't feel that. The most important aspect is how you open it, how the tablet is floating here, because it has this floating effect. In a second, you use your tablet, and in the other second, if you want a laptop, just put it here. As you can see here, it's very fast to dock it, and the magnets are very strong. I repeat, don't worry, you won't lose your tablet, it won't fall. We will test it immediately. You can adjust the angle uh, anywhere you want, from the second hinge, from 90 degrees to 130 degrees, and with the main hinge, of course, you can go from 0 degrees to 130 degrees, just like in this position. The hinge, the main hinge and the second hinge, they are made very, very well. Everything is sturdy. The iPad is not shaking. You won't feel any problem. And this smart keyboard, this magic keyboard, will transform your iPad Pro into a laptop. Since I use the since I got this magic keyboard, I haven't used my laptop anymore. Here the trackpad, it's perfect. Everything works perfectly. You will ask, will I be able to use the trackpad for video editing? Of course. It's just like doing video editing on the screen. It's the same sensation. The trackpad is fantastic. It's very responsive and all the gestures are working perfectly. Imagine that you will do video editing using this trackpad, because it's the best on the market. It's the same trackpad that you will find on MacBook Pros, only here it's smaller. But hey, you have a smaller device too. And from my experience, I love to use this trackpad and this keyboard. They are working excellent in every conditions. And again, the trackpad has that multi-touch support gestures, and everything is perfect on it. I can do video editing, and this is impressive because here I have to work with milliseconds, and it's extremely responsive. So don't worry about the trackpad, it's the best. Also, the keyboard, the keys are very well made. They have that scissor switch mechanism. They will offer you a great experience when you type on them. You can even program some keys to have some functions. Um, you'll say, I don't have an escape key, as other said in the review. Well, you can program one of these four keys here in the left, the control options command key, to act as an escape key if you want. Also, the keyboard has backlighting, so you have backlit keys. You can adjust the scroll speed from the settings, by the way, for your mouse. You can adjust the light for your keys. They are automatically turned on and off and adjusted by the light sensor on your iPad Pro, and it's working flawlessly, 100%. It's working perfectly. um, you can adjust this light if you want, uh, if you want less light on your keys, anyway, from the settings. And this is how it looks. I love the effect. You don't have any light bleeding between the keys. They are very well illuminated. You have a nice background, a nice light for each key, and as you can see between them you have a nice and faded light that will make a shape around every key. It's looking marvelous, this light. uh, as you can see here, it's perfect in my opinion. The keys are perfect, they have the correct size. The experience when you type, it's excellent, and it's very satisfying when you press these keys. You will feel them, how they go back after you press and release a key. It's a great sensation when you use this keyboard. And I love that they have a decent, even I could say the best, space between them, so you don't have that tiny keyboard with keys next to each other and you press by mistake another key. No, here everything is made very well. So this is my experience with the keys and trackpad. They work perfectly in photo editing, video editing, typing, anything you like. They are perfect, and you can set these four keys. You can program them to do whatever you want. You have some options in your general settings, and also you can adjust the light for your keys, but you don't need a button for light on your keyboard. The software will do everything in a perfect way. So this is my experience with the keys and trackpad. Everything is perfect until now. After a few days everything is perfect. And again, this whole accessory, this magic keyboard, will transform your iPad into a next generation MacBook Pro, I believe, because in the future, I believe Apple will launch an the next MacBook Pro in this manner, in this way, a combination between iPad Pro and this magic keyboard, I believe. Um, Something like this anyway, with touch screen, I want to say. um, as you can see here, the hinge work works perfectly. The main hinge I refer here, and the second one also. And this floating effect for your tablet, it's extremely beautiful. It looks gorgeous. It will help you to transport your iPad Pro and Magic Keyboard if you want to keep them in this open state, just like a laptop. They work perfectly, as you can see here, and they are very very sturdy, and what can I say? They are super well made, and the magnets on the back, as I said, they are very strong. Don't worry. You can do something like this, and your tablet won't fall, won't detach from the Magic Keyboard. So don't worry about the magnets. They are very strong. The entire accessory will transform your iPad Pro into a laptop, and my experience with this is amazing. The back of the keyboard is super strong. They added an extra layer, something heavy and strong, and you can transport the entire dock with the tablet in open mode only by holding the keyboard at the base. You won't feel it moving or well, anything like this. So it's very strong and powerful at the base. Don't worry, you will have the same experience, just like moving a laptop. You open it very easy. I love how you can adjust the viewing angles. As you can see here, you have a viewing angle for everything. You can do video editing, uh, you can write, you can watch movies, you can browse, you can do anything, and you have the perfect angle. You don't need a bigger angle more than 130 degrees because it will look awkward for your eyes. Yeah, this is the perfect position for the tablet and your eyes. And if you will um, move it on the back more than 130 degrees, it will be strange for your eyes. I know haters will say what, but I want more. I want just like to be adjustable, just like a laptop. Well, on a laptop, I don't move the screen more than this. I believe not even this at 130 degrees. Anyway, um, my experience overall with this accessory definitely worth the money. You have a premium accessory, you have a stand, you have a dock that will charge your device, that will transform your iPad into a MacBook Pro. The experience, it's it's the best. You won't find a better keyboard, a trackpad, a dock station for your iPad. And what is the most important, everything works perfectly. The trackpad works, you can do video editing, the keys are perfect. This is the main aspect. You can charge your iPad, you can transport it, you can protect it in this way. Others will say, well, I can't put on the back this I can't flip it like a book, this stand. Well, if you want to flip at the back this part where you have the tablet, uh, buy a cover book, something like this. This is not the case. If you want to use the tablet, just unmount it, just detach it from your stand, from your Magic Keyboard, and that's it. You can use it as a tablet. Um, my experience until now, I paid a lot of money on this accessory. I know it's a huge amount of money, but if because I have the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, I need an accessory like this if I want to use the iPad as a laptop. And this accessory, it's the perfect one. I will say this, it's the perfect accessory, it's the best. It will transform your iPad and it will give you an unique experience. Before buying this accessory, I didn't know what to say. It's good or not. Some reviews will say yes, other no. But after trying this accessory myself, I will say it's incredible. I I can't use my iPad without an accessory like this. I mean, I can use it as a laptop, as a tablet, but no, I want the extra functionality added by this Magic Keyboard. And how it's opening, it's magic. How it's floating, it's magic. How you unmount it from this stand, it's magic. Indeed, this is the right name for it, Magic Keyboard. And trust me, after you will get it, you'll say thanks. It's fantastic. So this is my experience, and I'm very glad that I have this accessory, this Magic Keyboard, and for me it's perfect. I don't know what others want. I don't know why all the time people are not content, are not happy with their gadgets. They always want more, and they always say, well, it's room for improvements. What improvements? Name them. I will say name that improvements. For me, this is excellent. This is Magic Keyboard.